Are you using Cloudflare for your WordPress websites? If you are, you might want to block the login page from being accessed from anything else except your IP addresses. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can implement that. Let's jump on in. Okay, so if you want to show a page like this where you block out people from being able to see your login page on WordPress, you can follow this tutorial. Now, in here, couple of things. First of all, I have my DNS and name servers all pointed to Cloudflare. This is using the free version of Cloudflare. So once you've mapped your domain name over, we can go to security and click on WAF, or Web Application Firewall. Within here, you create a rule. Now I use the zone lockdown template, so I can just say use template. And what this does is says IP is not in list and URI path is whatever. All right, and then what I'm going to do is block. So this is a zone lockdown. So I'm just going to click cancel there, and I'll show you how I've implemented that. So here's my admin login zone lockdown, which is from the template. So in the IP source, I created an admin's IP list. So this is where you manage lists within Cloudflare. I'll show you that in just a second. And that's where I list all the IP addresses I want to have allowed. Then I put the URI path is in this. So I could put other paths here as well. If there was other things you wanted to block, you could. Don't block WP admin because that will cause a whole bunch of problems for you, particularly when it comes to REST API calls and things like that for blocks. So you don't want to do that, but here you can see that the WP login.php is protected, and that stops the majority of people who are trying to brute force log into your WordPress website. From there, I've got a block action. Now I can change that action if I want to. I could do an interactive challenge, a JS challenge, a managed challenge, whatever it is that I want to do. I've just got block. This really allows you to choose what you want to do. For example, you could put a very strong challenge on for somebody who's not in your IP list, and those who are in your IP list just show the login page. It's entirely up to you the way you want to do that. Once you're done, you click on deploy, and then that shows this. So currently right now I'm connected via VPN, which is why that's there. So if I go to my VPN and pause for 5 minutes, so this will now give me back my IP address. That's my default IP address, which is static right here in the office. And then I refresh it, I get the login page. So I know that I can log in to WordPress. It's a great way to be able to give you that additional security. It's using Cloudflare DNS, which, it's up to you if you want to use that, but it is free and a great way to reduce hacking attempts on your WordPress website. Okay, so we're now back inside Cloudflare, and we're going to have a look at these managed lists. So my admin IP there, if I click on managed lists, that takes me to the lists area of my configuration. Now you can create any number of lists that you like. So here I've got an admin's IP list, and you've got a number of managed lists as well here. So for example, you could use like a malware list or VPNs or whatever. All right, so this is pretty cool because it allows you to create a list, and it can be used for different types of lookups. So here I'm just going to click edit. Now I've obfuscated a lot of this for obvious reasons, and that is that I don't want everyone seeing all my IP addresses and trying to log into my pages. But you can just pretty much add items and put in what you want there for an IP address, and just type local, something like that, and then say add to list. And that's the way that works. You can also upload a CSV if you've got a really big list. So that's how that referencing to lists works. So if you have a customer range or a whole bunch of freelancers or a bunch of different IPs that you want to allow, you can put that all in there. And of course, that will then add all of those users to the allow list. You could also block certain lists and on the allow list show something else. So you could say block everybody and do whatever. It depends on what you want to use with your page rules, but that gives you an idea how those lists work. I hope you liked that quick tip. If you want more like that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.